Oh yeah, we have to remember to upgrade what's called a copper smelting. Because right now this gives us not the best ratio. So getting that. But this is pretty much also missing, what's it called? Where is all the copper, by the way? Oh, it's down here just in chests, but it has transport. So we have to upgrade this as well. Or find a new copper depot. So what if we change some of these into the upgraded ones? Maybe just one of the sites. Or make an entirely new one and keep this one for now. Also, if you just check one of these for now. Should have more, I can just check it right here. When something get delivered, it shouldn't take that long to get some advanced foundries. So the one I'm going for, oh, can't I make that? Oh, it's maybe made in something else. Oh, it's made in a casting unit, of course. Casting unit instead. Let's see what this one does. To be honest, let's help this out a small amount. Our little setup here. Well, we do have copper getting precedent somewhere else. We just need to set it to this. That way our robots will have a lot shorter to move. There we are. And we should get it in a lot faster because we can take from the chest. I think we're setting a buffer up here, but the travel distance is a lot shorter. We need an upgrade. Oh, aluminum as well. So let's just check our metal casting here. Might as well do it right next to, and that can just make plates directly from grade 2 copper. That's also how we get the next iron plate one. Might have to mess a bit with this and get the sand casting. Might not be a bad idea. So let's firstly set up the production for copper. That just requires the grade in. So that's very easy to do. We can just take it from right over here and move it over. That's an active provider, I have to remember that. That's actually quite important. So what if we just take you and add you to the corner? Right there. I want you to make that one. Then I would like to get you, one of you. Get some things going out, some going in. To one on the opposite side as well. Get a few of these. Because I have a feeling that we will need them in just a little while. Please request that to right here. That means we'll start to make more plates in these. Should we limit it? I don't want to. As long as that is less than, say, 5k in case we have more chests. Automated screener and casting units, we should probably set up in our mall. Just do it from here. So casting units and automated screener. Automated screener. Good. Request. Request. How much are you requesting? Not too bad. And move you down here. Oh, filtration done. Perfect. Add you in right there if we want to. Or just right there, because we have more than enough of you going, we have you going, we have all that filled, so that's very good. And now we have filtration finished, so we can start looking at fish in a little while. Just want to make sure that our copper is keeping up, and it should more than enough keep up now. So we have these running and the ones down here. So since this one is limited to 5k, I kind of want to limit this one to 4k. Wait. Yeah, this stops at 4k, so this is the last one that's producing. And the reason for that is I want the other one to go first, but in case it can't keep up, I want these to kick in to help it out. Something like this should do that. You are limited like that. Might be fine. I kind of want to just do that instead. Let's do this as well. Take you and place you right there. Take that one and do that. So that is quite well managed now that we have these limiters on it. That's quite good. That should solve our copper issues. Iron is fine. Copper's gonna be fine as well. Then one of the next things we need to solve is just a small amount of increase of these. Like over here, I want more than enough to be produced. Because one of those lacking is quite stupid. So just do this. 56,000 made. That's quite a bit. That should triple our production. I want that to make sure we have enough copper wire for our entire system. Oh. You're fine. Oh, you are old setup. Already long gone. This is still going. Can't really do anything about that yet. You are missing fuel. That's fine because we're not getting enough oxide in anyway. Raw coal is still lacking? Seriously. That's quite insane. We are actually getting out quite a bit this way. Seems fine as well. That seems... I could use a bit of an upgrade. So... there and there. And do that one and that one. Because then we have pretty much, what's that going to be, 4 times as much going out than we had before. Wood is keeping up, raw fiber is not keeping up. Arc power is quite stable at the moment. So that is quite good. How's the food looking? That should also be quite good. Yeah, 400 something. That's also keeping up as is, and it's not lacking anything. So to be honest, the base is running rather smooth right now. 2 sec, someone at the door. Sorry about that. Just had to let some folks in. So, where were we? Yeah, we're talking about the base actually running somewhat well at the... we were making screeners as well, right? That is correct. Simple circuits is not keeping up. That's mostly because air ones are lacking. We made them right here. Oh yeah, it's just a copper wire. That's what we're solving, or just have solved. So that means this will start to keep up now, that we're actually producing enough. Of course, we're gonna get a new bottleneck then, but at least then we should be producing a bit faster. Who can you put it in fast enough? Doesn't seem like it. We might have to go and look at the way it inputs. Because if the input is what's holding it up, that's a bit annoying. That's a lot of tar, that's completely fine. So as soon as we've checked on this, to be honest, before we go into fish, we might have a quick look at what's it called? Power. Because we have a lot of tar now that can go into some other things, and I'll explain that in just a second. But that's horrible. Reduce every 5 seconds, so we will need one upgraded one instead of this one. So to be honest, let's do this for this. Is anything else lacking a ton? That's small input. That's just lacking graphene, that's fine. Yeah, it's just this one over here that actually needs something that's a bit faster than this. Yeah, let's do for both. Should be fine. Do 2. You'll be copper cable. Let's give it 200, that's fine. Or at least give us something to do. This one will give us close to 20, but a bit less, so we will have to upgrade to the next tier belt. But that requires power. In theory, we could let it run a tiny bit slower by using the tier 1s and saving some things and maybe upgrading them afterwards. You'll just get the ceramics. Get 50 is fine. Because this way we can get it to run almost full speed. We could do the output the same way if you want to save even more power, but still debating if we should. This requires 4 iron plates. It should be a lot better. In theory, you can move over there. We'll do that one instead. And do that. Good. It is pretty much better setup than we had before. And if we just do away with this one, that one, that one, this should give us much better throughput than we had before at a lot lower power cost. This one should probably be upgraded to something else, but that's not gonna be the case just yet. Was just looking for some advanced, that was called parts, and we can't do that yet. Let's do this for a little while. Should we get them all into one? I kind of think so, because that will be better in terms of managing all of this. Use side loads. Means we can always get, that should still be enough. 4 every half, that means 2 every 1.5 belt. So if we want to get it in here, so we can side load onto a belt. Okay, let's try this. We have more undergrounds just sitting up. So what if we do up, down, up, down? So what if we do this? Here I think we can skip these as well. And I'll go up and hit that one. I think that's going to be fine. So what if we do this instead? Won't this work the way I'm hoping? Because if we do this and do away with that one for now into a chest instead, wouldn't that be much better for the robots to grab it that way? Also only one side of the belt, so it might not be able to output it fast enough. It's just one-sided. Because that is a crafting speed a half. Means that's... What's that gonna be? If the scrap is 1, it would be what it's called 4 a second. It's a lot less. That's half a second this one produces. That can't be right. Let's see if this can consume, or this bottleneck, so that doesn't help us anything at all doing this. At least not one-sided. We'll have to get it out some other way. Get it on both sides. And we'll have to do this. Let's see here, get a few of these instead. On one splitter, then I can place the rest down. What if we do this instead? Just block this guy. There we go. Down again then. That should be good. Hate spammers in chat, or bots even. Bit annoying. And then we'll have to change this as well. Or just do that one. I think this will be a much better setup than we had before. And let's just get myself a few belts. And let's hope this one can consume all of it then. If we're doing something like this. So is that going in fast enough? At least it's going fast. Yeah, that seems to be much better doing that in terms of output. And we should have enough of this going out. And you're getting enough in to run almost full speed. And then we can actually go and look at the next thing. Or combustion thingamajig. Is needing clay as well. That is a horrible clay setup. That is extremely bad. Could we not just do a better one? Somewhere around here. Let's see. Clay one right here is just using a clay pit. That just requires water and steam, so that just requires a pump. One pump jack. Say right there. Making water. And let's get this up and running somewhat well. 100 every 4 seconds at crafting speed 1. That means 25 a second. That means we can support a bit more than 2 with 1 boiler. So if we do this, let's see here, boilers. 3 should be able to support 6 at least. So why not just take our setup from right there. Say 1. For now, that's going to give it in. And we'll add the clay one just over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could move it out and probably get 6. Two, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe something like this would actually be the easiest way to do it. Then each of these goes to 2. That one, please. And there we are. That should give us a lot more clay. And we just need a bit of power to hook it all in. Get one more, and then we just need a bit of output on this. I can all go into one chest. 2. And do it just into a chest, let's say. Good way to merge it. 3 or 4 seconds, that's about a bit less than 1 a second. 1, 2. It's only going to be 6. I'll just do it on 2. That should be fine with one-sided input then. Like that. Into. Let's wait with that afterwards. Just get this up, but into single chest here at the top. Let's get this part placed down, and then we'll just get the rest ourselves in a second. Then we can always flip it and do one on the opposite side as well. Clay goes in. Please limit you to, let's say, 2k. And there we are. Should we do the other side while we're at it? Just to get it running. Maybe one side is enough for what we need at the moment. Can this get out? Bit less than 1 per second. Then this one should get cleared out as soon as, as soon as these ones get up and running. So this should be fine. Then we do one on the opposite side to double it in case we need more. Then we can just remove this old setup over here. Been going for quite a while, but very unnecessary now. It's also very old latex production. Quite sure we have a better setup for that somewhere now. But we'll keep it for now until I find where I have the other one. I can't remember. That's all the clay we need. Blowing out at a nice steady pace. Let's gotta make sure these ones can run. That means the ceramics should get enough as soon as we have enough ceramics going. That means I kind of want to get you somewhere else where you can actually produce a lot faster. The same with the graphene, I think, is also needed to produce quite a lot faster somewhere else. Good. We just line you two up over here. If we need this, we'll just move it later. So let's get you. Come with me if you want to live. Okay, no sense. And we'll just place on top of this ore. Start over here if we don't want to place on top of the ore. We at least need to go and set up this a bit better than we have right now. Copper is still fine, at least for a few more minutes. Also, what I want to do here is pretty much what we're doing somewhere else, having this fine in, but we need to have the output somewhere else, going on a belt. So if I take you out for now, that goes in, that's perfect. That's, what is that going to be? 2.5, no wait. It's going to be a half a second, so we can actually support 14 on one side. Or a bit more, 14, 15 we can support on one side if we wanted to, of one yellow belt. But I kind of want to get him out somewhere else. Well, it could be one-sided. And to make it a bit smaller, we in theory could do that, I'm guessing. And just get you to output onto... Let's get some few belts. Bit annoyed I don't have any. That array. Are we even? That will give us a few belts to continue. Because if we do this and jump it, having these going in on each side, that should be fine. One-sided loading, one side of that, so that's 7 out every second. Only gets 2.5 out every second. That should be fine. Getting 2.5 every second. Oh, sorry, half a second. No, wait. Oh, wait, we get... I just want a second. That's... No, that is half a second. I was about to think I messed something up. That should be fine. That goes in. So in theory, we should be able to plaster this around and get this to run. Limiting you to, let's say, 2K as well. Into a red chest. So let's try and see if we can get this to work. Now it's just going to go up here. Go there for now. And if we do this, and we can just place down one right here. I have one spot in between, and that is good enough for me. Let's just check that it works this way. That one is going... Oh. Please remove that again. I'm gonna get ceramics out. I'm gonna go on both sides. It's gonna place one here. And do that. Let's limit to 2k in storage. I know we have one side stuck here, but that is fine. And then we can just take this one down a few times to get a nice ceramic setup. That's going to give us a ton of ceramics going in. To at least have that in storage for when we need to continue. That's way more than we had before.